standing behind that block. I knew she's going to go and try to skip high hands whenever there's a well-formed block. You're going to see, hopefully, Lindsay Stalzer and middle back stay a little bit deeper when that happens next time.
Hunter on the other side to serve, so teams matched up in the similar rotations here. Cruz again, and again that will be a kill. 3 for 3 for Cruz. Cruz last week hit 386 on 75 attempts for Team Larson. She was the #1 pick.
And what I'm seeing is that speed. It's the speed of the ball she's starting her first step whenever Bree King, no matter where she is on the court, when she has the ball and she's getting on it quick.
Ebony on the left. Tip shot is good. You might notice for the first time you can see the athletes' faces. No masks on our athletes this weekend. Athletes Unlimited has been quite diligent about COVID procedures throughout both softball and now the volleyball seasons. The opportunity arose for these women to not wear masks during our final weekend, and hence the change. Sambothi is either going to be over or that will be a back row attack, and that's what it is. Back row attack called. Unable to save it was King.
Well, and this is what happens with this serve that's coming so fast and so hard. The passers have to really absorb this ball to keep it from going over the net, especially when the setter's in the back row.
That one's better. Tupac leaves it off the net, but the middle attack is wide. So it's Team Dela Cruz who gets the first little lead. But Tanya Dela Cruz will be going from here to Atlanta for a couple of days before returning home for some birthday celebrations in Dominican Republic. Stalzer is stuffed straight down there by Wanabu. I think that was Wanabu who got it. Sambothi was next to her.
I don't know. It happened so quickly. I thought it was Sambothi the way she celebrated. But man, when she's off the net and you see Taylor Sambothi just get there quick and close all the way to Ebony Wanabu.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Sambothi did get that one. Salima 1, Kevin 0.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Is that every day?
That ball's overpassed. Got to swing at those. Cruz with the dig. Here comes Stalzer again. One limp into the other. This time, Team King is under the roll shot. And it pays off. Holston with her first kill.
And this is what we saw a little bit of last weekend, and we'll see how much more we see this weekend. She does a really nice job. That ball falls inside, getting her feet there and get on it fast.
There, a look at Alex Holston. Originally out of New Orleans, 6'2" opposite. Quick off the ground. Nice dig that time by Morgan. A little too fast to Holston. Morgan again there defensively, and it ends up paying off. Looking at Taylor Morgan's numbers, she actually has a .75 digs per set. That is second in the middle blockers to only Liana Sabelda.
I tell you what she does so well, she's balanced. She doesn't really move. She doesn't take a lot of wasted motion. Just kind of hunkers down, digs the ball, controls it on her side of the net.
She's hitting .410 offensively, really been contributing both ways. That's second only Molly McCage. Again, Morgan with the dig. 3 of them. Well, that was a positive rip, and NVA picked it up. Ebony, OT and out. I like the fight, Team King early here.
Well, Taylor Morgan, again, she's not just digging balls. She's digging balls to the target, and they're able to control it. Alex Holston going hard as well.
6 apiece, looking for more. Tip shot from Ebony. Morgan with a good second contact. It's a defensive training tape for middle blockers, courtesy of Taylor Morgan. Holston. Alieva So right away, two players you focused on, Salima Rockwell, are going head-to-head.
When you asked earlier about what is it like to be a starter, the difference of mentality, being on the bench, knowing you're going to sub, or coming out being a starter. And I tell you, both of these guys look like they're ready to play and ready to battle. And they should be, because they both have the experience to do it.
Gibmeyer just gets the left mitt on that. Net violation will go against Team King. Just like that, Team Dela Cruz back out 8-6. That ace is saved and sent back over. Tupac to Stalzer. A little too much on that one, and it goes wide.
Stalzer got blocked early, and she's trying to work around the block a little bit higher now, being in a better position. But a good effort by Team King handling the ball. And
9-7, close first set, first match of 2 on the evening. Glad you've joined us wherever you are on the planet as Katie Carter, the jump serving sub, checks in. Katie Carter making her home near TCU, Texas Christian University these days, but a native of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Said her parents live outside of Steamboat Springs, which is already remote. That ball is killed over the top by Ebony Wannabu, right off the outstretched arms of number 19. Katie Carter said her dad really enjoys the remoteness of it all. But he would like nothing more than to be that far out from everybody. She has to make sure that her parents talk to other people at times throughout this whole COVID thing. Went to UCLA, said she went to UCLA for a visit and promptly canceled all of her other visits. That was just the place for her.
that's how it happens.
Had a terrific experience. Stalzer gets one down the line. We've talked a lot about number 29 and her ability to hit the line.
Well, I mean, that's her bread and butter. That's her best shot, and she rarely gets blocked. When she's taking this big swing and finds that little area down the line outside of the block, that's where she can score. She can score all over, but I love that swing.
Still working on Alieva, who's still working on the block. That one is through and down. And Team Dela Cruz is showing their ability to side out here, 11-8.
And you're going to see with Odie, you're not going to see anything super hard, high, bouncing balls over top of the block. But, man, she can tool it. She can see her way around it. It's all of that international experience that she has that she's bringing to Team Dela Cruz right now.
Speaks parts of 7 languages. Her native language is Russian, but also speaks some Uzbek. She's originally from Uzbekistan. Depending upon the part, you can speak either Russian or Uzbek or a whole bunch of different parts of languages, but nice dig by Wannabu. Pushed through and out by Bethania Dela Cruz. Ebony Wannabu's defense has been outstanding. She's 104 digs on the season.
It has been outstanding, and this is an open net swing right now. You see Brie King takes a look over at the other side of the net. Taylor Morgan has room, but Wannabu's still able to dig the ball. Super impressive.
That was actually Bethania Dela Cruz who clipped the net on the follow-through. Wannabu out of the back and into the middle of the court.
I'll tell you what, Ebony is doing so well. She did this earlier already this match. She's coming in full steam ahead. She looks like she's going to bounce that ball. I'm right behind the court, and everyone's on their heels, and she just drops that ball in over the top.
Wannabu comes in hitting 240 on the season. There have been long stretches where number 95 is near unstoppable. That was a laser to Tupac. Cruz tries to chip her way out. You cannot do it.
Yeah, as soon as that ball's on its way back down, she's raising her hand like that was my error. She took a look, tried to survey the block, see what she had in front of her, and just couldn't chip around it.
Bastianelli hit a good one last time. That one goes long. Kristen Chupak tells herself it went long.
I mean, that's what you have to do. You got to talk to yourself, follow the ball all the way out of bounds.
Here's a look at Salima along the end line. Salima Rockwell, of course, on the national team for a number of years, and then on to coach. Penn State and Texas, national titles at both. Cruz dug off the block. Stalls with a nice read down the line. A charging Bree King picks that one up. Cruz through the block and down. Team King finally getting ahead of it.
Tell you, Bree King and Lindsay Stalls are keeping the ball alive, keep making things happen, reading the plays, and that's what they need to do. You see Tanya De La Cruz, that ball drops a little bit. You know she's going to probably chop it somewhere, and she chops it deep line. Stalls her with a nice read.
To the fans on Twitch who are wondering if the Book of Unlimited is actually in the arena, the answer is yes, and they will not let me touch it. I wanted to go and just, scribble some stuff in it, maybe sign it.
I can go near it.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Look.
I'll show you, Twitch people.
Yeah, Salima's headed there. There's the book.
I'm jogging.
Well lit.
I'm actually jogging.
Yeah. There's Salima.
There's the book.
And what's next to the book there?
There are the medals for 1st through 4th place and the Defensive Player of the Year as well.
Yeah, beautiful pieces, handmade. Ace serve there from Bree King. Both the book and those medals handcrafted. Designed to be heirlooms of what is not just a volleyball league. Remember, lacrosse is coming up, and softball will be back again in the fall. Kat Osterman won the inaugural season of that.
A lot of names inscribed, this is just a beautiful book. It's almost 25 pounds, Kevin. I didn't realize that.
That's why I didn't pick it up. It's too heavy.
That's what I figured. Okay, I'm out of here.
Sit down from Hunter. That's usually Bree King's move. First player I saw do that a bunch was James Shaw when he played for Stanford. All-American who has now gone to the beach game after a number of years in Italy. As Kelly Hunter, national champion in 2017 at Nebraska. That illustrious program under the guidance of Terry Pettit originally, and now John Cook for so many years. Olsen dug up. Nice set by Sambothi. Cruz, and what a beautiful, deliberate effort.
Really nice pickup by Kristen Chupak, who's just flying around, making those defensive plays, but it's Ari Cruz. That finishes it. Look at her. She's fighting for that Defensive Player of the Year award.
$5,000 go along with that. Geico Defensive Player of the Year. Morgan getting ready in the middle. Betty on the right is too long. So now it is Team King with a 2-point lead at 16-14. We've hit our technical timeout.